At some point in time, you're going to have to hire or replace people in your business. And recruiting in this day and age is a major challenge for business owners. So it's important that you hire the right employees for your business so that your business can, you can build a better brand, you can build a bigger business and grow. Hello, my name is Ayomikun Titiloye and you're welcome to Small Biz Junction, where I talk about how to manage your small business finance and growth. So in this video, I'll be talking about the steps that you need to take to hire the right employees for your business. So the number one step to take to hire qualified employees for your business is define the job and the role. Define the job and the role. This is actually very important. Even before you employ the person, make sure that you write down the job responsibilities, the desired skills, and the qualifications of the person that you want to employ in your business. And this will ensure that you and the potential employee, you're on the same, you're on the same page. What are you expecting your employee to do while they're on the job? What report are you expecting them to give you on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis, even on a daily basis? Make sure that you have these things written down. And it also helps you to, make clear your expectations for the job. It can also serve as a basis for measuring the employee's performance. Like, okay, this is what I employed you for. Are these things, are you actually doing those things in your job? So it's important that you define the job and the role even before the employee comes on board to your business at all. The number two step is getting the word out. How do you get the word out that you're employing, that you're looking for a staff for your business? How do you do that? You can do that by word of mouth. You can tell people in your network, your family, your friends, your church members, that you want to, that you're hiring in your business. So these people will be able to refer the people that they know in their own circle. And before you know it, you have a range or variety of people to employ or to interview. So it helps you to select the right candidate. You can also get the word out by telling your employees, if you have any employee, you can tell them to refer their friends and family to you, and they get a bonus for it. Of course, if the person gets selected after the whole interview process. You can use your social media accounts, post it on your WhatsApp status, post it on Facebook, post it on Twitter that you're hiring for your business. Of course, somebody might see it and recommend the job to somebody that needs it. The point is to share these things, get the word out so that you have a bigger number of people that you can reach. The final way to get the word out is by using a recruitment agency. You use all these recruitment firms or HR firms, and they get the whole hiring process sorted out for you. All you need to do is, of course, you write down the skills and qualification of the person, and they interview the person, and you have the employee for your business. Another step is to set up a recruitment panel. Set up a recruitment panel. Your recruitment panel are those people that will be interviewing the applicants and asking the right questions to be able to get the person that is best fit for the job. You can use HR companies or people, especially people that are knowledgeable about the role that you are hiring for. Now, here's where it gets tricky. If you're using a recruitment company, ensure that they have somebody that is knowledgeable about that role that you're looking for in their team. For example, you can't get just a regular person to interview an accountant for your business, as he or she would not even know the right questions to ask. If an accountant is on the recruitment panel, an accountant will be asking questions like, okay, how do you account for sales? What are the accounting entry for purchases, for credit purchases, for suppliers, for a director's loan? Meanwhile, A regular person on the recruitment in the recruitment agency that is on the team might not be able to ask all these questions. They'll just be asking questions like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What do you think you can perform on the job? I'm just giving you examples because I've had a live experience about this. I once had an encounter with a boss who was complaining about one of his employees not delivering on the job, even though he did well at the interview. It was brought in by a recruitment agency, and of course the story did not really end well. So it's important that even if you are going to be setting up the recruitment panel yourself, ensure that you get people that are knowledgeable about that role to be with you on the panel. The next step in getting the right candidates for your business is to review CVs carefully. Trust me, you don't want to hire anyone that is not truthful in your business. Somebody who lies about the skills that he or she has or about the place where he has worked before. You don't want to hire such a person. So you want to look out for skills that the person has. Does it match with those skills that you've written down earlier? Or does a qualification, does the person meet up to the qualification that you expected for that role? So this will determine even whether you want to call the person for interview or not. And if you're using an HR company or a recruitment agency, ensure that they are also looking out for these things. What's the qualification of the person that is applying for the job? You may want to do a preliminary interview by calling the person on the phone, and asking some basic questions. For example, now you want to hire somebody that will be in charge of online delivery in your business or online sales. So this person will actually be in charge of taking calls from customers, putting down their orders, giving it to let's say the salesperson who would package the items and send it to them. You know that if you're going to be hiring such a person, the major thing is communication skills. You want to know how good the person is on phone. So you put a call across to this person, and the first thing the person says is, "Hello, who is that?" Or "Hello, yes." You know that this is not the person you're looking for. You want somebody that is cautious. Even if you don't know the person calling on your phone, the right thing is, "Hello, good morning, how are you? Who am I speaking with?" In fact, that one gives you the right vibe. So you may want to put a cross across to the person to know who you should employ or not. And if you're so busy and you can't do that, you can delegate that responsibility to somebody else. But just make sure that you are reviewing the CVs carefully and you are doing a preliminary assessment for the person that you want to hire. Now let's go to the next step. I think number four step is to consider offering training. Consider offering training. Oh, this is number 5. Consider offering training. In Nigeria and other developing countries, people don't really have that opportunity, for employees to get the skills that they need. Once you're out of school, you maybe, except you're really lucky that you've done maybe job in an IT, you've done your industrial attachment in a company before, then you're using that as an opportunity. Okay, fine, I've had experience in this field, and you're applying for a job. Most of the times, people that are just finishing schools, or a lot of people don't even have that time to get to get the right skills or to get the right experience. So you might have to consider offering training in your business. You might have to set aside some funds to maybe register some courses for your employees. And don't be the kind of employer that is looking for a 28-year-old employee with 10 years working experience. You may not get. As long as the person is teachable, the person is ready to learn, and of course, communication skills is very essential. As long as the person has the right skills and the basic skills to get you started, I think you are good to go. So the last thing on this list is to conduct thorough reference check. Conduct thorough reference check. I have a reason why I'm hammering on this point. Just before you make that job offer, ensure that you have done a background check for the person. I'm not saying you should ask for the house address of the person and go and know where the person is living. No, you don't have to do that. Ensure that when you interview the person, you're checking the guarantors, you're checking the referees, you're putting a call across to the referees to tell you about the person that you want to employ. It is very important. I've gotten calls like that before. Like the person called me and said, "Oh, I want to hire someone. I think you may know the person because the person is like a junior employee where you've worked before. Can you say one or two things about this person? How does the person approach work?" You can put a call across to the references because you want to be sure that the person you are employing in your business has a track record. In fact, has a good track record. It helps you to know where the person is coming from and the person attitude to job, and it gives you a better understanding of who you want to employ in your business. So considering all these steps, or let me say, after going through all this process, you don't want to be the employer that squeezes the life out of your staff or will not create the right environment to thrive and to grow. So it's important that even you as a business owner, you have to create the right environment for your employees, because I tell you, it's actually a waste. After going through all these things, you are the one that you shout on your staff, you're toxic, you're all those things, all those news that we hear around. No, ensure that you encourage open communication in your business, you encourage them to grow, and you create a culture within your business that values collaboration, that values teamwork, and the values of people that encourages your employee to speak out and not be afraid. So with that, we've come to the end of today's episode on how to hire the qualified candidate or employees for your business. If you have any questions or comments on how to manage your small business, don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section. And before you leave, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't hesitate to share it. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done that already. See you in the next video. Bye.